Trayvon Martin, A Process of Healing. Volume 1, The American Dream.
Zimmerman may walk away. We don't know.
What started in a small town soon touched the world.
Friends, relatives and supporters of an unarmed teenager who was shot dead in Florida have been protesting at what they claim is the poor handling of the case.
Justice for Trayvon Martin! Justice for
Trayvon! Trayvon!
Justice for Trayvon Martin!
You know, if I had a son, he'd look like Trayvon. I think all of us have to do some soul searching to figure out how does something like this happen.
Now we investigate why and address questions of liberty and justice for all in America. 150 years after the issuance of the Emancipation Proclamation, or in the case of Mississippi, the year the 13th Amendment was ratified.
It's been the biggest shock to me. I had no earthly idea of the feelings that still existed within our African American community.
This got to be stopped because he was the fifth one. The fifth one. These boys were killed and no one was ever arrested for it.
Unfortunately, we still don't have all the facts even today.
They moved all these people here to pick the celery. When the celery dried up, they had nowhere for them to live. So they built all these projects, and that's why it's predominantly black. It was only supposed to be for 5 years. Help them get on their feet, and it became a lifetime situation.
If there was a cop out there anywhere that did something under the shadow of darkness to cover something up or what have you, that's the lowest of the thought that I don't want to have.
Chief Lee was sitting here saying that I couldn't arrest Mr. Zimmerman. I would be violating his civil rights and that nobody's going to budge me. I had some real questions. Are you making the right decision? Are you sure?
There was a lot of unrest already over there because they did not want the persons who moved out of the projects over there anyway. They didn't even want them using the swimming pool.
And I hope that we've prepared as a city in our relationships with our citizens over the course of this last year, to no matter which way it goes.
This is Trayvon Martin, A Process of Healing. Volume 1, The American Dream. And since
There can't be any healing without justice. And I think justice is fundamental. Healing comes next.
if there is justice, there will be a Volume 2. We'll help our country heal through an unprecedented mediation between the two sides.
How can you grow as a community if you don't look at all the bad things you have done? You're bound to repeat the same thing if they're not brought out in the open.
Nationally, as a country, in the U.S., we have unresolved issues surrounding race and policing. In the 90s, it was a front burner issue, the whole issue of bias-based policing, racial profiling, as some people refer to it, and the national conversation was really ramping up. And then in one day, September 11th, 2001, the entire conversation on biased policing stopped. And in fact, there were undercurrents demanding that the police profile people based on appearance. And it completely stopped whatever progress we were making in terms of trying to deal with the issue.
Mediation, led by renowned mediator and senior project manager in Sanford City Hall, Andrew Thomas.
It's nice that we start with a common foundation in areas that we can agree upon. Proposed suggested.
Trayvon Martin, A Process of Healing. Volume 1, The American Dream. Coming soon.
Deep inside, sweetie, you be the light for others. Make them believe in God.